Hello, hello, hello to everybody who's watching the live and to everybody watching the replay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today we're coming back with the prompts. We're talking about love and belonging. You know what else I forgot? I forgot my phone. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. Wait right here. Just wait. Sit down. Just wait. I'll be back. Okay? Just 1 second. And we got it. And it's here with us in our hands. So we're talking about love and belonging, particularly in groups of people and communities. So we are manifesting a healthier community, a more supportive community for ourselves. Everybody who comes on this live, we are different people. We need different things in order to feel seen and understood in our relationships and in our communities. And that is okay to need that. It's perfectly fine to need to feel seen, and it's perfectly fine to need to feel understood, because needing those things get you from point A to point B. Okay, so that is what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to wait a little bit to see who all comes in alive today. One day I want to do a live about friendships. I think it kind of goes along with the same flow of the love and belonging vibe, but actually building friendships is different from feeling love and feeling like you belong. Connecting with individuals to a point where y'all are on the same page, y'all are moving in the same direction, is completely different than just feeling love and belonging. So I think one day, I think that's what we'll do. I know it's a lot on my list of topics that I want to go over so that we can manifest more into our life, more love, more prosperity. But that's just one of them. I know another one we talk about, guys. So building our relationship with our spirituality. Hey, GR. Welcome to the live, my friend. I want to do a poll, but ever since those 2 times when I did a poll and the live cut off, I've been so scared to do a poll. What, okay, was the most unexpected? So right now I'm going to ask a question. What was the most unexpected support that you've received in the past? Hey, y'all. What was the most unexpected support that you received before? Okay. Not recovered. I want to say received. See? This is what I be talking about. Hey, y'all. If you are in the live, please make sure you like the live so we can get more people like you. Received. Thank you, guys. Hey, y'all. I want to move it to the top right. Yep, top right. There we go. Hey, y'all. I see you. I see you. Let me see. Let me see who all here. Hey, Pinto. What is spirituality? What is spirituality? Hey, Shift 8. Hey, Remy. Hi, video team. Hey, Esley. Hey, Ansar. Thank you so much, Ansar. Hello, Major. Hello, Prime. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, somebody said hello from Naples, Italy. Hi, Naples, Italy. Oh, hi from Greece. Hi, Manilos. Pong Pong Vlogs. A. Kanisha, hi. Hello, Scott. Hello, who knows? I'm doing well, y'all. I'm doing well. Hello, everybody from India. Hi. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you guys. You like the earrings? Thank you. Got them from Windsor. Okay. Hi, sister of the brethren. Okay. Welcome to Nambia. Y'all, I'm from America. Okay. Hey, Katsy. Hi, Mohammed. Welcome to everybody who's just subbing. Welcome to the community. Y'all ready to get into it? If y'all can, answer this question above. It says, what was the most unexpected support that you received? Firkin said, my crush, which didn't like me, backed me up a lot back in high school. That was very unexpected for me. Ooh. Okay. GR, you said, I didn't bring it up yesterday, but have you seen the movie Good Will Hunting? I think the movie has some elements of what we have been talking about lately. Let me write it down. I've never seen it before. I'm going to write it down and I'll look it up later. Good Will Hunting. I think it will be a good distraction from all the things. When you're so busy, you got things to do. I need something to sit down and take my mind off the work. Mississippi say, hey. Okay, Jamal. Hey, Mississippi. M to the I to the double S to the I to the double S-I-P-P-I. Hey, from California. Gee, I didn't know you was from California. Shout out to Cali. Wait. Hey, outside Chi. Hey, everybody. It's free on YouTube. Okay, I love me some free movies on YouTube. I love me a free movie on YouTube. Hey, Anika. Hello, Celeber, Paulo. So, yeah, we're talking about unexpected support because a lot of times support is what allows people to feel like they belong within a system of people. Somebody said, what was spirituality earlier? I said, what? Let's look up the definition for y'all. I just see spirituality as the beliefs that you have about the higher power of the world, if there is a higher power. But we'll look up the actual definition before we get into our topic. Hi, Compine. Okay. Oh my. Hey Tom, welcome back to the live. Somebody asked about what was spirituality, so I'm just looking up the definition. The spirituality is the quality of being concerned with the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. So anything in regards to the human spirit or the human soul. That is what spirituality means. There's a couple of other definitions as well. That was just the Google definition. Some of the other definitions say something that in ecclesiastical law belongs to the church or to a cleric as such. Clergy, interesting. Religious values. Okay. So that's what spirituality is. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Cara. Thank you so much, baby. Hi, Nicholas. Hey, Jordan. Is that what that said? Jordson. Oh, y'all, it's raining. It's raining. Okay, so the prompt that I want you guys to look at today and think about today is to think about a moment when support showed up unexpectedly. How did that remind you that you're never truly alone? I want you guys to think about that. When in your life has support occurred unexpectedly? I feel like, for me, I remember driving a very long distance. It was about 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours that I drove. Hey, Erica. Hey, girl. How you doing, baby? Hey, Taffany. Okay. So, I was driving like 6 to 8 hours, y'all. And why was I driving that far? And when I was like 15 minutes away from my destination, the wheel on my car fell off. It started falling off. Imagine me being 4 hours, even 2 hours in, and the wheel fell off. The wheel fell off my car, y'all. It was a crazy experience. And if it wasn't for my family, I don't know how I would have got that fixed, because that was a big thing. That was like a big deal. Like, you driving 8 hours road trip by yourself. I was by myself, y'all. The wheel fall off. It could have been some crazy things that happened. Hey, Ari. Ari said I don't seem to do free readings anymore. I do. I be on here on Thursdays. You missed me last Thursday. And I'll be on here tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow night, which is Thursday. But you gonna see me, girl. Just come on a live. I just don't post the videos. So when we do like our private readings and I give out the free readings, I just don't upload those videos anymore. Just because it is a sense of privacy for those who I am reading for, and I just don't feel the need to keep them up on my YouTube platform. Yes, I am pregnant with 8 children. A Renaissance. Why you say Renaissance? Okay. Trey sound like you need to be on Mari. Where's Mari? I've been ran off with y'all stuff. Girl. Not you stealing from the Renaissance now. Not the Renaissance. They was just in the comments. Oh. I don't see. Oh, it's because they was blocked. I'm like, I don't see a Renaissance. Okay, but I see it. Thank you, GR. I appreciate that. So, for me, the unexpected support was definitely the financial support. Me not knowing how things were going to get worked out. And I had somebody, you know, who came in and was like, here, yeah, I'll help you. On top of that, I had other people who I like, just things that you would never expect. Like people who I would have never expected to be able to support me in that moment, who did. So that was my unexpected support. And what that kind of taught me is that you are going to need help. You're going to need support. You never really know when you'll need it, because, you know, the reason why I needed the support was because my lack of awareness, my lack of taking care of my responsibilities by myself and getting things done by myself. But you're going to always need support. And I seen somebody earlier, they was talking about they got support from someone that they liked who didn't like them back. Welcome back, Damien. Welcome back, Osman. Who would not support you, beautiful? I don't know. You know, there are some people who just are haters. You said you had that before. It took you out the victim mentality. Yes. Unexpected support can get you out of the victim mentality. Because a lot of the times you get into that mentality where it's like, I don't know what to do. I can't. And then that comes through and it's like, oh, look how life works out. Look how things work in my favor. Hi, I speak my truth. Welcome back to the live. Well, this is my first time seeing you in this one, but I know you be in my other lives. Hey, girl, it's good to see you. You said that I don't have to always beat myself up about not having it. It helps out there. Wait. Oh, about not having any help. It helps out there. So you feel like you don't have help, and then a little bit of unexpected support comes up, and then it gives you a little bit more hope, Erica. 5-star brown skin. Now, this is my first time seeing you. You asking me to be a mod, and I ain't never seen you before. Hulk said being shot at by your mom to stop acting like a kid. What? GR said, I think we should have more support systems. Yeah. What would that look like? Like, what would support systems look like for you? Because that is a good one. Hey, moving forward. Welcome back to the live. Hi, Fahimada. Damien said, my great-grandmother turned 115 years old yesterday. Okay, congratulations to her. Our family has completed 8 generations. That's beautiful. Yeah, you say yes, it does. Hey, Anastasia. And my other live? I don't know, friend. What's my favorite food? I don't know. I don't know about the food right now. Erica, you said especially around the kids starting school, I'm getting a lot of support. Oh, that's beautiful. Who are you getting support from? That's beautiful. Thank you, Rex. I appreciate that. Welcome back, Trinidad. Hey, Simply. She said, you said your mom got arrested. Oh my God. Was that the support you needed, Hulk? Was your mama getting arrested? Okay, so Erica, you got support from your family members, unexpected support. So I want to know, like, how does that feel for everybody who's talking about the support that they received? How did that feel in your body? Because I know for sure it feels like a release, especially in my chest area, where, you know, when you get a little bit confused and you don't know where to go next, it starts to feel tight and congested. Thank you, everybody who's liked the live. It starts to feel tight and congested. But when the support came out, it feels like, you know that one meme where he's like, wow. Wow. It's that African man. He'd be like, wow. That's how I felt with the release. Sky Gamer said, baby, just learn how to be alone and depend on nobody. That's not healthy, though. And humans are not meant to be alone. Humans are not meant to be alone. We cannot just depend on nobody. We need somebody who's dependable. It's healthy. I'm about to try to find this GIF. Oh, it came up real quick, too. See? Oh, my God! Wow! That's how I feel, y'all. I'm going to play it again. Oh, my God! Wow! That's how I be feeling. Friend, we talking about, the topic is up here, and it's also in the title. It says, what was the most unexpected support that you received? Thank you, Meg. Erica, you said, I've been through it real bad, and I'm finally getting support. I love that. And it's like, a lot of times when we want to manifest these things into our life, let's say you're in a bind and you feel like you don't know what's happening. This is for people who feel like they don't receive support. I'm trying to give you the feeling so you can try to manifest it for yourself. It is a feeling of release. When you start feeling tight, you start feeling trapped and constricted, the feeling of being released. So the way that you can manifest that for yourself is definitely breath work, number one. Breath work is a perfect way to manifest that for yourself, right? Because what you're going to do is you're going to and release. Allow it to feel tight and feel it. Stay with it for a minute and then release. Hypnotizing eyes. Moving forward, you said, oh yeah, someone gave me $5 a while ago for fuel. Sometimes people come out just when you need them. That $5 got me to work. Wow. Wow. How did that feel moving forward? Because that sounds like that is very unexpected. Like, very unexpected. Hulk, you said the only support I needed is my mom and dad to get back together, but I wasn't really happy. And I wasn't listening to my mom, so I tried. Okay. Okay, Hulk. I hope you find some support, friend. GR, you said in various areas of our lives, such as health, physical, and mental, projects, goals, and just things in general, I'm asking for too much. What you mean you asking for too much? Trinidad, you said instead of smoking. See, I feel like I'm like reading. I'm missing parts of y'all's conversation. Hey, Igor. Hulk, I hope you find some support, baby, because we talking about support right now, and I think that's exactly what you need. And there's different types of support. You need mental and emotional support, my friend. You need mental and emotional support, and I think you need hugs as well. You need physical hugs. You need someone who you feel safe with to give you lots of love and motivation. Lots of hugs. Cloudberry said, I never got support. Okay, so slay. You never in your whole entire life got support? Not even when them nurses was pulling your head out your mama's coochie? That wasn't enough support? Nah, I'm playing. Trinidad said, I need a hug. Here's the virtual hugs, y'all. Virtual hugs. Virtual hugs. Hulk said, I got no friends at all. I live with my grandma. My mom and dad are still not together, but I feel calm when I'm with everyone on the internet. Oh, that's beautiful. I want you, Hulk, to start manifesting real interactions with physical people. I don't feel like the internet is enough. The internet is not enough. You need physical interactions, people who you can see in person. Go to the park, go hang out, go play a video game together. Hey, Brahma Rod, we're talking about unexpected support that you've received. If you're on the live, answer this question in the chat. Just let me know, when is a time that you received unexpected support in your life? And if you can go the next step, talk about how that made you feel. That next step, that first question of answering about the unexpected support that you received is just the first step. The next one, when you start discussing how that made you feel, that's you digging into your emotional intelligence. That's your awareness, right? That's you being aware of your emotions. Trinidad, you said my blue healer when she adopted me. What is that? Hey, love heart, baby. What is a blue healer? Is that, it sounds like a dog, but you said she adopted you. What does that mean? You say you happy that your little sister is with you because you're scared to make friends. You're not, Hulk, that support right there. Your little sister, if your sister is making you happy just because she's with you, that's emotional support right there. Trinidad, you said a dog. So you said she adopted you, but I'm guessing you was probably just playing and you really adopted the dog, but your dog give you support. You know what's crazy is my cat gives me a lot of emotional support. We just took a nap. Before we got on live, I was taking a nap with my cat. It was really nice. And you know, if y'all ain't never had a cat and took a nap with your cat, naps with your cat is the most amazing nap. You can take a nap by yourself, it's cool. But like your cat will lay right on top of you, right up underneath you. It's like very comfortable. And it helps me have better and deeper sleep. So that is definitely unexpected support because I never really thought about it. I get really good deep sleep when my cat sleeps right next to me or underneath me. Cloudberry said, well, it's like I sometimes get bullied at like school because like I'm bisexual and everyone is not like that. They are all straight and I got bullied because of that because I like girls. Okay. I don't know what to say about that, Cloudberry. I think people are bullying you because they don't understand you. And if they bully you, bully them back. And also snitch. Go tell a teacher. Go tell a principal. And if that don't help, beat them up. Especially if you're young. When you're young, you can fight. When you get older, you pass the age of 18, you're not supposed to be fighting no more because it's technically not illegal, right? But if people are bullying you and you tried every option to stop the bullying and they still bully you, all you can do is beat them up. And if you don't know how to fight, you need to learn how to fight. I think that a lot of times when it comes to people getting bullied, it's because they don't know how to fight. Because I remember when I was younger, I grew up fighting as a kid. But I remember at one point, people were trying to bully me. But because I had so much going on in my life, it didn't really register that that's what was happening. It just felt like pesky, annoying people in my ear. And it also felt like that because I knew if I needed to, I could beat them up. If I really needed to, if it needed to get to that point. So if y'all are getting bullied and you're a child, you need to go learn how to fight. Go learn Taekwondo. Go learn boxing. Watch it on YouTube. Because when you are physically prepared for anything and somebody try to play with you and you get up and you say, what's up? They not going to play with you no more if they not ready to fight. It's been a couple of times people didn't try to play with me and I said, what's up? And nothing happened. Because they don't really want that. A lot of times people bully you because they need to feed off of your fear. They're feeding off of your fear, off of your sadness. It's like a parasitic relationship. Okay? So you can either engage in that parasitic relationship and allow them to feed off of your fear and your sadness and your confusion, or you could get with the program and let them say what's up. You gotta look them dead in the eye. Don't move the eye contact. Dead in the eye. What's up? Do we got beef? We got a problem? Do you want this? Are you hungry? Because you trying to feed off my fear and my pain and my sadness and my confusion. Are you hungry? Because you can get this 2-piece, no combo, no Popeye's chicken. No, but for real, y'all need to learn how to fight. Y'all need to learn how to defend yourself. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. Learn how to defend yourself. Hey, Joshua, welcome back to the live, friend. Hey, speak my truth. You said I'm back. Hey, grown. Yeah, I was never a bully, baby. I was never a bully. Maybe I probably engaged in bullying in my life. I'm like one time, because I remember there was this girl, and she kind of terrified me. We was in like middle school, and she was like, she had the long black hair. It was a white girl. She kind of reminded me of somebody who came out of scary movies, and she just had a very scary demeanor. And so I probably participated, not like physically like yelling at her or anything, but like just excluding her is like almost a sense of bullying, is excluding her. But it was also like a fear for me. Like she kind of creeped me out. So I'm not gonna lie and say I never bullied nobody. I never participated in that behavior, but it was never intentionally to hurt people. But I was never a bully, baby. Trinidad said, my dog came to me when I needed someone. Thank you, Life with Anaya. Yeah, no, that's another reason people may bully you, is because they don't understand you. They're afraid of you. Pull Up said, people bully because they're jealous of your inner beauty. Oh. Gino said, I hate complimenting people online, but you are pretty, just facts. Well, thank you. I'm glad you stepped out of your comfort zone, Gino. Hi, Yancy. Hi, Ani. What lip gloss do I have on? It's red because, you know, it mixed with my other stuff. But I've had like times, like I've had friends in my childhood. One particular person who we were friends for a long time, our friendship started off as her trying to bully me. She would try to bully me. And again, that was around that time where I just had, like, it felt like, oh, she's so annoying. Why is she always around me? Why is she always, like, trying to single me out and, like, talk about me? And in my mind, I was like, she must need friends. Like, she must need a friend or something. We eventually became friends, and we were very close for a long time. So, somebody said, define bullying. Let's get into it. Because if you need support from bullying, sometimes if people do not help you sometimes. You try to speak up and you try to tell them, like, hey, this is what's happening. They don't understand that. And sometimes you can't really communicate what's going on. But bullying is when people repeatedly and intentionally use words or actions against someone or a group of people to cause distress and risk to their well-being. Words or actions. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm actually about to write a letter to my professors about bullying, because I feel like I've been bullied in school by grown women. They got the right one. Gino said, I was bullied because I was raised by my grandmother, so I was a softie. As the years passed, I became tough, and today I fear nobody. Yeah. You said, girl, the lip gloss is Broadway. You can get it on Amazon. Trinidad said, I'm an Aries. We don't put up with that, period. Oh, my God. Hola, Ian. Bien, ¿y tú? ¿Cómo estás? Welcome back, Cornbread. Hey, y'all. Bonjour. I Speak My Truth said most bullies were bullied, and they do that because it makes them feel better about themselves to be a bully. Yeah. What is the red lip gloss? It's just lipstick and lip gloss and lip liner. Hulky said, my grandma support me and I have to do everything for her. I can fight for my grandma, but I'm scared at school. So just start thinking about, these people is playing with me, and if I'm not emotionally equipped to take care of my grandma because they bullying me, then they playing with my grandma. So you got to always, if you can't do it for yourself, just think about, I'm doing this for my grandma. You ain't got to fight them, but stand your ground. Learn how to fight so that you feel physically prepared if it has to get to that point. The purpose of me saying you need to put your dukes up is not to say you need to go fight people. I'm not trying to promote fighting. But I'm trying to tell you, if you physically feel equipped, then it most of the time it don't get to that point. A lot of times people accept bullying because they be like, I don't know what to do, I'm scared. And they get stuck because they don't have no outs. It's like, this is the only way. You know, when we was talking about earlier about receiving support, you start feeling constricted. You start feeling tight. You feel like there's no other options. You don't know what's next for you. But if at least you know how to fight, that's at least one option. If the teachers in the school that you go to and the principal is not helping you, if you know how to fight, that's one way out that will be successful for you. Gino said, where I come from, most bullies come from broken homes. They become bullies because of their surroundings at home. Yep, that's true. GR, thank you, GR. See past videos of her lip routine. I do have it. I have a couple of videos up where it's literally the first thing in my video that I'm showing you guys how to do the lip routine. Rick, welcome back, Rick. Rick says, shout out to the bullies that bully the bullies. Yup. Yep. Hey, Houston. I speak my truth said, I don't think there's anything with being soft or soft-spoken or just someone who is gentle and kind. You just need to have strong boundaries and protect yourself. People think being soft is a weakness. Yeah. Strong boundaries. That is also support. The boundaries that you have for yourself is spiritual support. If you can maintain those boundaries and not allow people to disrespect you and do you just any type of way, that is spiritual support right there. You said by soft, you mean soft-natured, okay? AW said, are bullies a part of growing up? Overcoming a bully makes you tougher. I don't know if that's everybody's story, though. It's a part of my story, but I don't know if that's everybody's story. Trinidad said it's about how you carry yourself. Yep. That's also support. The way you carry yourself is supportive. It's supporting natural boundaries. Because people just don't play with everybody. If they see somebody standing tall, sitting up straight, physical body position says a lot about how you'll react to somebody. If you're constantly walking with your posture straight and you're not slouched down and you're not constricting your physical body, a lot of people will see that and they won't play with you as much as if you are constricted. So also another way to get support is to have proper physical, what is the word that I'm trying to say? Posture. Proper posture. Keep it open. Open posture. Sit up straight. Okay, Anaya, girl, go see the lip routine. Gino said, I was bullied, and when I was in high school, I had a little sister. So maybe at the time, because I was overprotected, I would bully the guys that liked her. But that's about it. Nothing to be proud of. You bullied the guys that liked your sister? What that got to do with you getting bullied? I remember when I was in elementary school, I did a singing competition. Or what did they call it? It wasn't a competition, but it was like just... it was a talent show. That's what it was. It was like a talent show. And I went up there and I sung Alicia Keys. And my older brother, somebody said that I couldn't sing. And my older brother beat them up because they said I couldn't sing. I didn't get to experience it. But I remember I used to be fighting with my older brother too. If my brother was fighting, I was fighting with him. But then I stopped fighting when I got into like middle school. I stopped seriously fighting. Because I got a black eye by a boy, and I said I don't ever want to get a black eye again by a man. I don't ever want a man to put his hands on me again, so I just stopped fighting. Joshua said, I never got bullied, but I like to fight. Was actually the person standing up the bullies for others. Hawk said, I do boxing. Okay, keep it up. Just know that you got that boxing, just in case somebody play with you. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you. So yeah, we just talked about a lot of different ways to receive support. Jim said, I'm really sorry for that crash out. Who's crashing out? There's a lot of ways to receive support. I feel like as of recently, I've really been trying to use the word need. I think this is another way to receive unexpected support. I've been really trying to use the word I need. And I realized, because I was saying I have to, and saying I have to can be very limiting. Like, oh, I have to go to work, or I have to do this. I have to go spend this amount of money today. But it's really not about I have to, because it's not true. I don't have to do anything. But I do want to. The reason why I want to is because I want to have whatever comes on that opposite end of doing that thing. So I think that changing my wording allows me to receive more support. How I phrase things, instead of saying I have to, or you know, this and that, it's like, I need this because I want this. So truly, it always lands back onto me why things are happening in my life. Gino said, no, LOL, I used to bully her boyfriends because I come from a place where guys will impregnate and disappear. So yeah, oh, yeah. What do you think is worse, physical bullying or cyberbullying? Physical bullying, of course. If you online cyberbullying, all you gotta do is turn the computer off. But physically is not the same. Keith said, if you were to win the lottery, where would you want to live? I don't know. I'll probably just stay where I am for right now, so I can finish my responsibilities out where I am. And then in a couple of years, I might move to the East Coast of America. Hawk, you said, I once went to a boxing competition, but when I am in front of a bully, I feel scared and angry at the same time. And my boxing coach said I shouldn't fight at school. Okay, that makes sense. That is something I've heard. You're not supposed to fight if you are into like martial arts or boxing. But there is a sense of self-defense. So maybe you could slap somebody. Have a good day, Amelia. Joshua said, nothing wrong with that, Gino. That's your job as an older brother, period. Hey, Mikey. Real Rico said, most unexpected support I've gotten probably was from my ex's family when I got pulled over and surrounded by 3 cop cars on my way home for no reason. They looked out for me. What'd they do? That's crazy. And how did that make you feel, Real Rico? That's crazy. Gino said, physical bullying is one person and cyberbullying is a crowd, so I'm not sure. It depends. No, Gino, physical bullying can be a crowd of people for sure. And cyberbullying could just be one person. Hey, Stanley. Amelia said, I got bullied because I got high functioning autism all the time. Yeah. Children who are on the spectrum or have disorders do tend to get bullied more often because other kids just don't understand it. It's a lack of understanding. I do think there needs to be more awareness of people and their abilities. But I've also noticed that sometimes, because I work with a lot of kids who are on the spectrum and who have disorders. And there have been kids who are very, very social. Like, I remember working with this one kid, and I could see he had a very social personality, but he had a lot of disorders as well. But people loved him because of his social personality. You know, he would just put himself out there. So I'm not going to always say that just because you are on the spectrum or you have whatever reason, that's the reason that you get bullied. I do think that a lot of it does come from an internal thing where sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you do see people who have a low self-esteem naturally attract bully behavior from other people because, again, bullies feed off of that and they're allowing them to feed off of that. So, yeah, it just depends. It's a lot of reasons why people bully. Thank you, Hog. Welcome to the community, friend. Have a good day, baby. Thanks for the topic that we're talking about. Rico, you said it was crazy. They thought my car was the same one that they were searching for. I had to sit there while they ran my record, and while that happened, 2 of her relatives rode by, but I stopped and vouched for you. That's good. So I know you was anxious. That's not even feeling constricted. That's a little bit of anxiety and fear right there, because I see you black too. So that's like cultural fear, and that's just fear in general. It's a lot of things going into that. So when they came by and they rode for you, how you felt when they did that? Keith Carter said, I got bullied by my computer at chess, but it was no match for my kickboxing skills. I cannot. Okay, Gino, welcome back. Come back. I'll be here every day. Now, mind y'all, on Thursdays, I won't be doing the mindset. If you catch me on a Thursday, I will be doing tarot. So I will be letting you guys ask me whatever questions whenever you want. But yeah, I like how we've expanded when it comes to unexpected support. We talked about our pets. We talked about reaching out for support. We talked about spiritual, you know, just having your own boundaries and standards, and your presence, how your presence supports the interactions that you have. So there are a lot of unexpected support. You never really think that that's something that is supporting you, but it is. There you go, baby. That is something that can give you support. So I like how you guys expanded how I perceive support just through these conversations. Just Life, what question you got, baby? Hey, Joshy. Rodrigo, you said, I felt good for sure. I definitely was anxious for sure. Even though me and her no longer are together, I still got love for her family. They have my back, and I thank them for that. Oh. What is your name? My name is Meiana. Hey, Big John. Thank you, friend. How are you? You said, should I date one of my friends or eat my cat? Eat the cat. Hi, good old days. Hey, Brian. Not you playing in my comments, Just Life. Just playing. So, thank you guys. If you're on the live, can you guys make sure you like the live so we can get more people like you on the live? Anyone tell you that you look like Shaq's daughter? No, people usually tell me I look like Shaq. That's what people usually tell me I look like. So the way that, again, unexpected support can really fuel you in feeling belonging and feeling loved is it gives you a sense of connection again. Because when you get in that mindset of I don't know, you don't know what's outside of where you are, and you cannot perceive that, you cannot see it, and you get that unexpected support, it connects you back into that feeling of love. Like, oh, I'm actually cared for. I'm actually thought about. I'm seen. People are aware of me. People want to help me, right? It gives you back that connection to the loving state that you are naturally. Clean Fire said, you seem really cool. Thank you, buddy. Wow, you look like a professional beauty. You just look like professionalism and beauty fused together and own it more than anyone else. Goodness, you're pretty. I love tarot. Okay, friend. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jalvin. Gino just saying stuff. See this, Gino? Just saying stuff, friend. Doggy said, I was gifted a van for Christmas and I was overwhelmed with gratitude. Wow. Wow, who gave you a van? That's beautiful. Do you live in the van? Is that one of those type of vans that you live in it? Y'all live in America, babes. I live in America. Have you ever saved someone's life? Oh, I actually have. Y'all want to hear about that story? Let's see if we can get to 65 likes. I don't know. It's only a few people in here. It's only 19 people in here. But if we can get to 65 likes, I will tell y'all how I saved somebody before. I know a couple more people just came in here. If we can get to 65 likes, I will tell you guys how I saved somebody's life. You thought I lived in your heart? It is a very interesting story because it was very unexpected. Doggy said, my landlord knew I was on hard times and she gifted to me and my kids. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Jose said, I've saved 4 people's lives. How do you do that? Thank you, Imran. How do you save 4 people's lives? Hey, Luthien. Welcome back to the live, baby. Hey, Girlie. Our guy. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. Hey, Girlie or Guiley. So, yeah. If you are just now getting into the live, I told everybody if we get to 65 likes, I'll tell you guys how I saved somebody's life. I live in the state of peace and abundance. That's why I live in America. I do not have a favorite boxer. I do not have a favorite boxer. What is your name, sweetheart? My name is Meiana. Hi. We got 65 likes. Are y'all ready to hear the story about how I saved somebody's life? Is there a police station nearby you? I want to file a complaint against you. Yes, like 8 of them. Jose said 3 from drowning and 1 a kid from falling off a 2-story house. Jeez Louise. Jose is a Superman. We got a superhero in the chat. Somebody said, can we get a tour of your bedroom? You seem kind of clean. Okay. Let me tell y'all how this happened. So one day, I was going to the grocery store to go get my groceries. To go pick up my groceries. And I get in my car, I start driving. As soon as I leave my apartment gates, I'm turning on the street and I'm driving. And I see 2 people fighting on the street. So I'm being nosy. I slow down. I'm the only person on the street. I'm the only person driving on the street is what I mean. I slow down. When I slowed down, I noticed it wasn't just 2 people fighting, but it was a man beating a woman up on the side of the street. Beating a woman up on the side of the street. So I stopped and I rolled the window down. I said, hey, stop. So he stopped beating her up. And then I asked the girl, I said, do you need a ride? She's like, yeah. So I let her get in the car. Now, mind you, I don't just be doing stuff like this, just letting people get in my car. But if you getting beat up on the street, okay. She looked kind of clean. She had a bag. She was walking from like CVS. She had a bag. So she looked like she was actually trying to get somewhere. So I let her get in the car and I asked her where did she live. She lived right around the corner from me. And so I took her to her apartment and she started calling everybody. She was calling his mama. She was calling her mama. She was calling her roommate. She was doing this. She was doing this. So when we got to her house, I just kind of talked to her because I've seen this many times in my life. I've seen women get, I've seen people in abusive relationships more than once. So it was very easy to see the behavior. And I just kind of told her, like, girl, this is you. You got a choice. She done told me that this man ain't got no job. He lived off of her. She said she lived in a house. It was her roommate, and her daughter. But then she allowed him to stay with them. He not paying no bills. Why you let this grown man stay with you in your house and he not paying no bills? So then he was beating on her. He started beating on her. So bad that he was doing it outside in the public. So I told her, I said, girl, it's only you. You got to make your decision. You got to stop dating men like that. And I get it. Some people may think it's harder than anything, but no, baby. When you care about yourself and your well-being, the first time that a man showed you that he will disrespect you physically by putting his hands on you, that should be your first time to dip. But a lot of people, they're used to that. So I didn't really save her from dying. I mean, she could have. Who knows how that could have went. If a man is beating you up on the side of the streets, he most definitely will beat you up worse behind closed doors. So I don't know if she ever got back with him. I never seen her again. Ghost Samari said, some girls like that attention. I do feel that way. Some women, that's what they're used to. And I'm not saying that they really enjoy it. I'm not saying that they enjoy it. But I do think some people are used to that behavior. And so that's the only thing that makes them feel good within themselves. Yeah, doggy said, glad you spoke to her. Yeah, I mean, who knows if she really took the advice that I told her. But I feel like most of the time you see women go into situations like that, they always take the guy back. So I wasn't really sitting up there trying to change her life or nothing. But I just told her how I felt because it actually reminded me of a situation that I was experiencing with someone else who was in my life, who I was close to, and I wasn't able to be around that person. And so it felt like that situation manifested because of the other situation that I was dealing with another individual. Because that's exactly who she reminded me of. And she actually reminded me of another girl who I had to stop being friends with. She literally reminded me so much of another girl who she was gonna be my roommate. I asked her if she can be my roommate. She had a daughter too. And she reminded me of her so much. And I ended up eventually down the road having to stop being friends with her because of crazy behavior, like her allowing her daughter to sleep in the same bed as her boyfriend that she only knew for like 6 months. So it taught me a lot. GR said, first time should be the last time. Hey, Andrew. They feel like it's love. Yeah, they feel like it's love because that's what they used to. But in a sense of when I think about what love is, it's a motivating force. And love is allowing you to achieve your goals. So if you feel like your life is supposed to reflect in that image of, this is normal, abuse is normal. Me and my man fighting and arguing, him putting his hands on me, or him disrespecting my property, allowing fear to live in my life. If you feel like that's normal, then that's the life that you're going to manifest more and more. So that is love for some people. That genuinely is actual true love for them. And they just don't realize that that's what they're manifesting because that's what they feel like life is supposed to be. Lithium said, God has a purpose for saving life. Unfortunately, some may ignore the message even still. Yeah. Nyla said, I wish I looked like you. You're so beautiful. It takes time. You got to focus on yourself. Learn about yourself. Ask ChatGPT, what colors look good on me? Figure out what you like on your skin. Focus on your passions. CASHAPP, what's your favorite book? My book, of course. You Are Programmed is my favorite book. The best book in the world. And I use this book every single night. I tell you guys all about it all the time. But I use this book because I talk about page 33. And this is how I do my emotional regulation technique before bed. Hey, y'all. Hi, Mustafa. Welcome back to the live, baby. Hey, Adrian. Jamal said, I'm 43. My youngest son's birthday is 2 days after mine. He got me a gift. I hadn't gotten a birthday gift since my first child was born. Rightfully so. It really touched me that my baby boy did that. Aww. How did that give you? What type of support was that? Was that emotional support? Hey, Verified Sugar Boy. Hey, CeeLo. Welcome back to the live, CeeLo. Mustafa, you said not okay if you ask. Not okay if you might ask me why. Why are you not okay, friend? Hey, Lee Man. Thank you. Hey, Manuel. You have a book? Of course. You can get it on Amazon in the description below or above since we're on live. Sometimes on live, the description is above. But if you're watching a replay, it can be below. It's called You Are Programmed. It talks about how you are programmed and how to reprogram your mindset for success. It gives you 4 simple steps to reprogram your mindset for success. Y'all, I'm from America. Okay, ciao Brazil. Hi, Pika Beats. Pika Beats, interesting. Happy birthday, Lee Man. Hey, y'all. Oh, we got 69 likes. Thank y'all. Jose said, does it have anything about dealing with loss? My father passed away recently. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss, Jose. I'm sorry for your loss. So when you go through times like that, y'all, when y'all experience death like that, what type of support do you feel like is best for somebody to help you? Thank you, Joshy. What type of support helps you when you're going through experiences like death and close loved ones, losing close loved ones? I know some people be like, you don't want people to ask you what do you need. They just want them to just come and give you, like, just come and do things. Y'all make me laugh. We're at 72 likes, y'all. I know we probably at 2,000 subscribers. Let me see. We're at 2,000 subscribers, y'all. Wow. This is really great. This is really amazing. We're at 2,000 subscribers, y'all. I really cannot wait to do this giveaway. I cannot wait to do this giveaway for y'all. If y'all didn't know I'm doing a giveaway, I will be giving away both the Money Mindset Gratitude Journal and the Love and Belonging Gratitude Journal. Oh my God. Oh, now it's blurry. You said emotional support check-ins on each other. Been feeling lost lately. Emotional support check-ins. That's okay. So if anybody knows anybody who is going through that type of experience, we are hearing from someone saying that that is a good way to support. It's just checking in, seeing how they are emotionally. Lehman said, I am inviting you to my country in Canada. Can you come, please, sweetheart? One day I'll come out there. Oh, Doggy said, take care of the yard work or cook for them. Okay. Welcome to the community, FN Justin. Welcome to the community, friend. Jose, you said been going through it alone. Maybe there's a support group that helps with dealing with losing loved ones. Damien said, the most unexpected support I got was from a friend who I didn't see in 12 years. How did they support you? Hi, Brian. Hey, y'all. How did they support you? I'm hearing a ringing in my right ear. Also, I will be announcing multiple times about the giveaway when it is time. But y'all know I got finals next week. So I got to prepare for my finals. So I won't be doing anything too much until after next week. Y'all know this Mercury retrograde been having me like tired. I'm like, just get me to where I'm going. Yeah, I'm in college, y'all. I'm getting my master's degree. I'm an educated young woman. Hello, Northern Ireland. Do y'all speak English in Ireland? I think y'all do. Oh, speaking of school, y'all know what else was unexpected support? Y'all know what else was unexpected support? Speaking of school, for me, thank you guys, was me even getting into school, because what I study is one of the hardest things for people to get into certain programs, especially if you did not go straight from bachelor's into master's. A lot of people have waited years to get into these programs. There's a lot of women in my program who have waited over 10 years just to be in this type of program, just to get this degree. So I had already started manifesting getting into school with ease for like a year before I even went to school. And I had met a coworker who I didn't realize that this individual would be such a strong support in my life. If it was not for this coworker, I don't know who and where I would be, because this coworker really changed my life. This coworker, just one day, I was already looking into schools to go to and trying to figure out what I wanted to do for myself. And I seen this coworker, and she was like, oh, you know, I'm in school right now. Apply to this program. Everybody's getting in. Everybody who I done told about the program is getting in. So I applied to the program. And although they denied me at first, I told them, don't play with me. I didn't say it like that. What I really did is I sent a letter to them, letting them know that I did not agree with what they said about denying me, and I would like to be accepted into the next year. And the dean looked at the letter and was like, just let her in the program. So I was like, yep, thank you. So even though it did not feel easy at the time, I look back and I know that that was the easiest way for me to get into a program. Because of what other people had to deal with getting denied so much, that was the only program this is the only program I applied to, and the only school that I went to for my master's degree. So that was definitely unexpected support. And that same individual was so supportive to me. She would call me just to let me know, like, hey, I'm here on your I'm here at your job. I just want to let you know that this and this is what you need to do. So that was definitely unexpected support, and without her support, I don't know where I would be today. Benjamin said they speak English in Ireland, and are you educated? No, I am not educated. Thank you, doggy. I think I said thank you already. Thank you again. Damien, you say emotionally for my wife's funeral, and they help clear the funeral expenses. Really? Who is they? I know you said your church. You're very involved in your church, Damien. Was your church helping you with your wife's funeral? That's really nice. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Benjamin said, are you serious? Benjamin said, you're dumb. You know they speak English in Ireland. I ain't never been to Ireland, though. Hey, Jersey City. What lipstick do I wear? This is the lip gloss that I wear. And I just have a cheap lipstick from the beauty supply store. It's NK lipstick. I just put a little bit on, and I put the lip gloss on top. Because I'm not someone who just wears lipstick by itself. I like to wear lip gloss. Hey, Robbie. Y'all, I'm from America. So, is there anything else y'all want to talk about with this topic? Hey, y'all. Anybody else want to talk about the support that they've received and how support has helped them feel and shifted any type of feeling? Or do you guys... Actually, what I want to know... is there something in your life that you would like more support with now? Thank you, Joshi. Is there anything in your life that you would like more support with now? Mordecai said, the longer I live, the more I begin to realize why roosters begin their day screaming. Oh my God. That's funny. How do I focus when I'm studying? It depends. Because sometimes I study and I like to turn something on in the background. Sometimes I study and there's been moments where I just don't have anything turned on and I'm just like locked in. There are some natural focus support, like natural focus herbs. So maybe, Joshua, you can go to like a vitamin shop near you to get natural focus herbs. Let's look it up. Natural herbs and pills for focus support. Sometimes you just need to like take some of these and they'll support you. Mental focus. So ginkgo biloba, ginseng, bacopa, rhodiola. I cannot pronounce these things, but there are natural herbs that will support and improve focus and concentration. So if you feel like you can't do it by yourself, just get those natural supports. GR said, okay, see, didn't know that. Do you know everything? And are you getting your master's? Don't play with us. Benjamin, don't play with us. Hey, Blondie. Also, sometimes you have, so also for me, Joshi, all of my books are online. So I use ChatGPT to the best of my ability. What I'll do, I'm not going to go and read my book because reading the book is just so extreme. It's just too much. But what I'll do is I'll go and I'll copy the information from the book as much as I can at one time and paste it into ChatGPT. And I say, ChatGPT, summarize this. What does this mean? What's the most important information I need to know? Or I'll be like, make this into a study guide. So that's another way that I study because ChatGPT is going to summarize for you. I don't really do flashcards, but flashcards are helpful. So actually making physical flashcards and just looking. Remember that your body is used to being programmed. So don't worry about remembering all of it. Just putting it in your face. Just read it. Just put it in your face, read it, move along. Okay. Hey, Wagner. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Ooh, we got 78 likes today. I appreciate everybody who's liked the live today, who's commented, who's participated. Is there anybody else who wants to talk about support, or if there's anything else that they feel like they need support with right now? You never know who's in the chat who can give you a little bit of advice that can push you a long way. It can push you a long way. And I'm going to say this again because I know people are coming in and out of the live. If anybody else wants to make a comment or ask anything, you never know who's in the chat and whose advice can push you a long way. Breathe the dog guy said just showed up here and at random and don't know what this is about. We're discussing unexpected support that you received that helped you out the most. I wonder if there's anything that I'm not paying attention that I need more support with, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been seeking a lot of support lately. We just all talked about the money mindset for last month, and I got support with that, you know, with my financial advisor. I have somebody who I can reach out to and ask questions. I use my job's benefits to the best of my abilities. We have things like motivation coach, sleep coaches. I talked to a sleep coach. This is actually unexpected support that I'm thinking about it. This was stuff that I didn't even realize my job offered. But I talked to a sleep coach and I improved my sleeping habits, literally. I'll give y'all some of the suggestions just in case y'all have been having sleeping problems. One of my biggest issues was that I didn't have a baseboard. A baseboard. What is it called? With the hard part that goes underneath the mattress. I did not have that. It's like a box spring, but it's not a box spring because mine is very thin. But I didn't have that, and it was making me wake up with back problems and feeling like my back hurted. So I just implemented that in my sleeping thing in my bed, and now I've been having really good sleep. Another thing that helped me was moving my alarm clock from away from my bed. I have a sunrise alarm, so when the sun comes, when it's the morning time, the light comes on. This is what it is. I got it from Walmart, if y'all have Walmart near y'all. So it's a sunset and sunrise alarm. And let me see. That's what it looks like in the morning time. And then it also has the alarm that will go off. So I have to literally get out of my bed, walk over here and turn it off. And it also has different light functions as well. I don't always use these light things, but it's a nice little addition to it. And it also has sound. It has sounds on it too. So let me turn this off. So talking to a sleep coach, that was unexpected support this summer that really helped me out. I'm not gonna lie. You say you getting that, you like it? Yeah. Do your research on ones, because that was a cheaper one, but they do have better, if you want to invest more money, they do have better ones out there. They have ones that can connect to your phone as well. I just wanted the cheapest one because I didn't want to spend that much money on it. But yeah, I also started taking herbs to go to sleep because it was summertime for me and I have to go back to work. And I've been staying up until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So I just started taking like valerian root, passion flower, magnesium glycate, and other things before I go to bed so that I can get really good sleep. So those are some things that supports me. And again, it was not really something that I expected to do. So I guess it is unexpected support. Thomas said, how you doing? My name is Thomas. How you doing today? What you want to do with to go out to eat and everything, but you know I'm saying back, I'm a rapper and I work out. Okay, period. Okay. Joshy said, do music help you study? You know, actually there is going to probably be some type of music, because music does shift your your focus. You know, there's some music that gets you like really like you don't have no choice but to get lit when the music come on. So there is certain music that you can just look up, study music that gets you really in that trance. Lee Danielu, God bless you too, baby. You said, what type of help do you need? Lehman? Is there somebody else named Lehman? Where's Lehman? Am I missing something? Obviously, somebody told you to drink alcohol to go to sleep. That don't make no sense. Go get you some herbs. Go get you that holistic support, like GR said, holistic supports. Because I tell you, I really do get good sleep. I think yesterday I woke up very tired this morning because I was up late doing assignments on my computer, and I think the computers was just really draining my eyes. But when I went to sleep, I get good sleep because of that. Hey y'all, hey Stanley. Doggy said it's good that you're taking advantage of your resources. Yes, I'm taking advantage of as much resources as I can. D Endosu said, hey, ha ha ha, no man que bueno me da mucho sueño. I only know some of those words. I don't know all those words. Yeah, someone asked for help. What you need help with? John said, drinking to sleep is such a bad advice. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else has anything else y'all want to talk about. So I think I'm going to get off alive. Do you have family support? Not physically. Not like somebody's coming in helping me clean and cook or helping me pay bills. But I do have emotional support. I have family members who I talk to who give me emotional support. Who loves me and wants the best for me and motivates me to be my best self. Robert said, I just got here. Friend, you late. GR said, I like strictly instrumental music to study. By no other words to interrupt thoughts. Okay. But y'all, I like this live. I like talking about everybody's unexpected support. I did not even think about how deep support could look like. Like, I'm gonna show y'all my baby. Y'all wanna see my baby? This is my biggest supporter. How do you show my baby? Y'all see that baby sleep? Red, what you doing? He sleep. He just knocked out. He's just sleeping. So there goes my unexpected support right there, my son. What's your favorite scripture and what's your favorite food? My favorite scripture is, forgive them for they do not know what they do. Because a lot of these niggas are ignorant. And let me rephrase from using the N-word, because it's not N-words. It's people in general. Forgive them for they not know what they do. You people are ignorant. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Joshy Matthew said, what is your favorite food? I'm going to go try it. I don't know right now about the favorite food. I'm trying to get my food life together. That's what I need support with. I need support with food. I just want to eat healthy, really fulfilling and delicious meals. But I don't want it to be like overly processed, filled with GMOs and like, you know, all the extra stuff. That's what I need support with. I want to eat healthy food that is fulfilling and like nutritious. Thank you, Yaman Jonathan. Are you willing to cook? Yeah, I be cooking. That's why I'm tired of eating the same foods, because I'm the one who cook it. That's why I stopped cooking for so long. I'm tired. So I started eating out. I'm just tired of cooking and trying to figure out new foods to eat. As of lately, what I've been eating has been bell pepper. It's like a bell pepper mix, and I cook the bell peppers with coconut milk, and I put, like, I season it like with Slap Your Mama seasoning and like what is it called, garlic salt garlic salt and just other seasonings, and it's like a jerk seasoning type of thing that I make, and I mix it all together with like some chicken or some salmon, and I eat it like that. So, but I'm also getting sick and tired of eating certain chicken because it just feels a little rubbery. It's starting to feel like not pleasing. Hello, y'all. Lehman said, help me. What do I do? What you need help with, baby? Sluggish Vegan Cookbook. It's Black owned. Let's look it up. Have you tried the food in there, Robert? Logout said, most unexpected support. Nice question. Thank you, baby. Hey, Theodora, friend. Courtney said, bananas and strawberry peaches and oatmeal. Do you eat those kind of foods? It's healthy for your body now. Yeah, I don't really keep bananas because they go bad quick, and I don't eat a lot of bananas. The fruits that I eat and I have in my refrigerator right now is cherries, grapes, watermelon. I do like peaches. I'm not, if I eat a strawberry, it's gonna be mixed with something else. Leeman, what you need help with? Ask your question before I get off the live, my friend. How old is my cat? I've been having him since I was in undergrad, so sophomore year. I'd be forgetting what year that was. I always forget what year that was. Let me see. Because it's 2025. So that's 5 right there. And then minus that, he's like 7 or 8 years old. I be forgetting. He's like 7 or 8. Bonjour. And I'm not really, also, Courtney, I'm not a big oatmeal eater. Sometimes it sounds good, but I think I'm just tired of cooking. Like, I'm tired of eating my own food. Leaving, I'm gonna guess that you don't have any more questions, my friend. Yes, thank you. If you guys can make sure you like the video before we leave. We're gonna get off of here in just a minute. I'm seeing this right here. This is what y'all told me about, was this right here. It's actually crazy because my cousin is in culinary school. I asked her if she can send me some meals. She still ain't sent me the meals. After we get off of here, I'm gonna text her and I'm like, what's good? Where's the meals at? Okay. Well, I'm gonna see you guys later. Hi, Riley. Bye, Riley. Lehman, you keep talking about what do? I don't know what the problem is, friend. I can't help you out if you don't ask me the question. I can't give you any support. We can't give you any support if you don't ask the question. I'm gonna give you a couple of more minutes because I know you've been asking and asking. I'm gonna give you a couple of more minutes before we get off the live to ask your question. Joshy, you said, how do I make people stop from bullying me because I have glasses? Take them glasses off and give them a double knuckle punch. No. I gotta stop saying that to y'all. Yes, I'm pregnant. Please stop asking me them questions. I do like corn. Robert, stay solid, sis. Yes. If people bullying you for having the support that you need is crazy. Not because you wear glasses. Always talk to your teachers. Always talk to your teachers and the principal of your school. Ronaldo, who is my husband? Ronald is my husband. Ronald McDonald. If you don't know who that is, you missing out. That is my husband. That's the father of my child. It's Ronald McDonald's. Lehman is playing. Lehman is playing on live. That's what I feel. Lehman, you are playing on the live. So I'm going to go ahead and get off the live. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Bye, y'all.